Now it's possible that thousands of those appointments will be canceled in Maryland. Scott Broom has that part of our coverage.
Prince George's County announced this afternoon that if they don't get a shipment of vaccine either overnight or by the morning, more than 4,000 scheduled appointments for tomorrow and the weekend may have to be canceled at locations like the Wayne Curry Sports and Learning Center in Landover. Prince George's County Executive Angela Alsobrooks tweeting this afternoon, if we must cancel first dose appointments, we will reschedule as soon as possible. And in Montgomery County, health authorities are suspending the scheduling of any new appointments for next week. However, the health department there reports it does have enough vaccine on hand to cover as many as 1,600 appointments postponed by today's weather at Richard Montgomery and Quince Orchard High Schools. Those appointments will be made up Saturday and Sunday, and appointments for tomorrow in Montgomery County are still a go, according to health officials there. These are the impacts of the winter weather crisis gripping the nation and its transportation system. Maryland's Department of Health notifying counties that both Moderna and Pfizer have not shipped to Maryland this week. We anticipate a significant backlog of orders for distribution once operations resume, and every effort will be made to catch up as soon as possible while safely delivering the vaccines, the Maryland Department of Health told county health departments. The state-run mass vaccination site at Six Flags in Prince George's County was closed today due to weather, and appointments there will be rescheduled for March 3rd at the same time. Retail pharmacies are also impacted. CVS reported today it is not booking any more appointments in Maryland until a shipment of vaccine is assured. Scott Broom, WUSA 9.